This woman. This woman, Derek, is saying that she's got a right to be there.
Yeah, man, I do everything right, brother. I completely agree.
Which, of course, she does. And clearly this has caught the attention of the news media. And you can see that she has placed herself right in front of the area through which anybody attending this Trump rally tonight has to walk to get their face masks, hand sanitizers. We're told we haven't seen evidence of temperatures being taken yet. Perhaps that happens a bit closer to rally time and closer to the actual arena itself. But it would look as if that police officer is calling a superior, calling somebody to say, this is the situation. Take a listen.
But there's plenty of room outside.
This is my country. This is my city. I have tickets for this event.
Everybody that comes.
I have clothes on. I'm protected.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the problem?
This is a private event. Once we file for permits, this is a private event. This is our area.
Part of my event.
And when we ask you to leave, it's like asking somebody to leave your own personal private property. Same deal.
I've been invited and I have a ticket.
Yeah, but my job with the campaign is to officially uninvite you and ask you to leave.
So, Derek, I know you're watching this along with me. We just heard her say that she has tickets to this event, so she has every right to be here. She would have a right to be there regardless of whether or not she had tickets. But what do you think when you see something like this, someone very boldly standing up to authority there and just saying, look, I'm just trying to sit here and make my statement with my T-shirt and say to folks, you cannot remove me?
You know, I hope Congressman John Lewis is watching this. This is called getting in good trouble. This is in the legacy of Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, and so many others who are using the power of their agency to have peaceful protests in the midst of unjust situation. As you see her, she is an admitted guest of the event. She is peacefully sitting and praying. She's properly clothed with a mask on. One of the law enforcement officers, he doesn't even have a mask on. I hope Congressman Lewis is watching this. This is consistent with getting in good trouble. She is getting in good trouble. And what we're seeing now is the campaign not wanting to have a counter-narrative, a counter-image that address the unjust realities that we've seen across this country. As she sit there and say, I cannot breathe, that is the message that so many African Americans, particularly African American men, have been saying for decades. We cannot breathe under a structural system that's both oppressive and refuse us to exist in a just society that provides equal protection under the law.
And as you look at that you look at this Trump campaign worker, Derek, who's specifically trying to place himself between her and some sort of a news or media crew that are trying to get her opinion. You see, he went right there to try to block their ability to get her either on camera or appropriately with a microphone. You know, something like this, Derek, good trouble, yes. Abiding by all the rules, yes. But do you worry that this could potentially not end well for her, for this demonstrator?
Well, unfortunately, I do. I mean, you have individuals who align themselves with a perspective. They say they want freedom of speech. They say they want freedom of expression. She's demonstrating that, but they would deny her because the speech that she's speaking, they disagree with. She is in her right. It's a private event, but she has have done everything necessary to be an invited guest. She has a ticket. She's there. And there is nothing wrong with her sitting there. The way she's sitting there, she's not disturbing anyone. They may dislike her shirt. They may not want her to be interviewed. But if those individuals say that they value the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, she's practicing her First Amendment right, which is a supreme amendment in this country, the freedom of speech.
Just watching that Tulsa police officer approaching her, certainly within the 6 feet distance, but appropriately masking himself while speaking with her. That is something we have to note that is positive. Let's see if we can listen to what he's saying.
My upper chain of command that if you refuse to leave, we have to arrest you for trespassing, and I really would rather not do that. You like that?
I'm staying here.
All right. Where's my gray shirt guy? Can you get him over here?
Okay, Derek, he has just said that she is going to be arrested for trespassing, that they have the right to do so. He did very politely say, I don't want to have to do that. She said, I'm not moving. Does this still fall, in your mind, under the auspices of good trouble?
Absolutely. She is a ticketed guest to the event. She's not trespassing. She complied with the requirement. She received a ticket. She entered with her ticket, and she's sitting there. She's not disturbing anyone. She's sitting there, and they approached her. Good trouble.
Yeah, buddy.
Morgan Chesky has been with us. I presume he's very close to this camera because it is his camera right now. Morgan, thanks for joining us. I think, the back of you there. Morgan, what's going on? What are you able to hear that we may not have been able to pick up so clearly?
Somebody has to do this.
Yeah, I'm clear of all. Let's make sure I got
Morgan Chesky, can you hear me? I guess he's not able to hear me, although I think I saw the back of Morgan's head taking a photo there. Maybe he's trying to speak with her. Let's take a listen, guys.
I am. I'm asking. I'd like to talk to you to call your name.
Sheila Buck.
I don't want to put hands on you. Let's go. We're going to but we can have the for trespassing, okay? I'm just letting you know what I have to do based on
Why are you?
They've asked you to leave, so
I have a ticket.
it doesn't mean you're So I'm just trying to, I know you're frustrated. So we're going to put hands on you. We're going to let you have to go gently. But I don't want to hurt you at all. The last thing I want to do is get hurt. Okay?
No. I refuse for you to.
Yeah, I'm here.
We're going to. I don't want to hold your phone.
Hey, Morgan, I understand that you're now hooked up with us. Tell me what just transpired. Has he said that he's going to have to put cuffs on her? What did we just miss there? I was trying to strain as I listened.
Yeah, Alex, if you can hear me right now, we are just a few feet away from this, and a Tulsa police officer has instructed this woman that if she won't comply, they will remove her for trespassing, and that's what they're doing right now. She said they're removing her from this scene, Alex, and we're right behind Tulsa police here. We're just going to keep moving along with them. This woman told police just minutes ago, Alex, that she had a ticket.
Yeah, so how's that
And the officer
trespassing?
said just because you have a ticket. That's what we're trying to figure out right now, Alex.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, you're
They're
under arrest.
arresting me. They're arresting
And they're placing.
me.
It appears they're placing her under arrest right now, Alex.
I've done nothing. I have tickets to this event.
Again, they're
I'm
trying to
being
listen to what she's
arrested.
saying. Bear with me.
No, I'm not arrested. I'm not doing
So, hey, Morgan,
anything.
let me check where she was sitting. Was she in any way impeding access to the event?
Ow! Ow! No, they hurt.
Alex, from our vantage point, it did not appear that she was impeding access.
Stop this.
She was wearing an I Can't Breathe shirt. We know she was pulled from the crowd as they began to enter this venue. We're going to keep walking down the sidewalk here, away from the main entrance point. We have several Tulsa police officers. We know that handcuffs have been placed on the woman right now. I'm just behind them. And they ask her beforehand, ma'am, we don't want to take you out by force. However, if you don't comply with us, we're going to have to remove you from this setting right now. And so, ma'am, if you can hear me, can you tell me what officers told you that you did wrong?
I was trespassing and breaking the law. And they're arresting me. I've never been arrested before in my life.
So they told you that you were trespassing and breaking the
Yes,
law.
and I have a ticket.
What did you come here today to do, ma'am? You had a ticket, right?
Yes. Yes.
And what? Were you coming here to protest the president's arrival, or were you coming to attend the rally? Tell me why.
Put on my mask, please.
Stay with me, Alex. We're just walking with Tulsa police officers right now.
Are you from an organized group?
No.
Transport.
So why did you come today?
Because
X-ray 987, where's my
because
transport?
of this.
Pardon?
Because of this.
Your
Because
shirt?
of what's happening.
Hey, guys, we can swing back around.
Look at me.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, they're arresting me for this. They're saying I